Good morning. I am Ashley.
And I'm Jessica.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Happy Sunday.
I can't believe it's been a week already.
I know, it's been the craziest week. It was crazy because of the eclipse that happened this week. That's always crazy. So we're in eclipse season. So that's already crazy. Work-wise, like so many different things.
You had.
So
tell everyone what
okay,
you did.
so yes, last weekend was the first weekend of Yoga Puppies, where I teach yoga and I bring in the most adorable little puppies to run around the room while we do yoga. It was so fun. It was such a joy and learned a ton, was so exhausted, but it was just everything that I hoped it would be. I knew that, how can puppies in a room not be the most joyful thing? And it really was. But so much planning and just organizing. It was great, but it was exhausting.
I'm sure.
It was exhausting. Can't wait to do it again though. I got a weekend off this weekend, so I didn't have to do it this weekend, but I have to do it. I get to do it next weekend, so I'm very excited.
Is it both on Saturday and Sunday?
It's Saturdays and Sundays, and I do multiple classes. So,
oh my goodness. And then what are the puppies this weekend?
So this weekend, they are Australian Shepherds. They're adorable, and they're high energy. They're so high energy.
Oh my. There's probably so many puppy kisses going on.
There's so many. So I always when we start in the morning, the puppies are wild. Like the morning classes are absolutely wild. And then by the afternoons, they just take a nap and snuggle on the mat. And it's just, yes, there is some yoga involved, but it's just mostly about puppies. I love it. I love it so much.
So for me this week, my daughter and granddaughter were here.
I got to meet your daughter,
yes,
but
she had a session with Ashley.
So yeah, a session with me. We had an amazing time. She is magical.
My daughter.
Oh my God,
she is amazing.
I just want her to come and hang out with us.
She is like the sweetest, and she would love that actually.
She would fit in like a glove, of course.
She would. And then my granddaughter is not even 2 yet. She's 20 months old.
So were you exhausted? You were exhausted chasing your own little puppy around.
Oh, she was just so sweet. And she started saying, Grandma. And she's giving me hugs and patting me. Like, so she does the toddler flop on you. And then she pats your back while she's hugging you. And then she's so cute because she comes up to you like this. Mm-hmm. She's giving you her forehead to kiss.
Stop.
So for a while, she was like in an extra loving mood. So she was going around to all 4 of us. Just like getting kisses from everybody.
My goodness,
it was like the sweetest thing.
What a sweet week. We just had like the sweetest week.
It was so full of love.
So full of love.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It was so great. Oh, and look. We got a fancy new sun. Yeah. We haven't hung it up yet. But ta-da!
It's here. It came.
It's here.
We got new matching mugs.
We got new mugs.
Metaphysical morning mugs. I love it. That's perfect. So let us know, how was your week? What's going on? What's new in your world? Feels like everything is a buzz.
Yeah, what happened to you during the eclipse?
Well, yeah, let's talk about that. How was your eclipse? You were at the shop, I assume?
Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday was weird. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I was definitely like intentional about when it happened. And it always, to me, is so fascinating whenever there's an eclipse, a solar eclipse. Everything in nature just kind of acts differently. Feels like the wind blows differently. The animals get really quiet. It's always just fascinating to observe. So nothing wild happened for me. It was just a, very peaceful moment to be part of. Of course, here we didn't really get to see any of it, but I did see pictures online of where in like Spain, I think, where the actual total solar eclipse. One day I just want to see that, because that is insanely beautiful.
So I want to say in Virginia we had when I lived in Virginia before I lived here, we had like an 80% total eclipse. And at the time, I still had really bad migraines. So I was
Mhm.
very photosensitive.
Mm-hmm.
And when the sun was about 20 to 30% dark,
Yep.
I was like, this is the brightness it should be all the time.
I always feel too,
Nice.
whenever there is an eclipse, and I think it's probably because the light is like so compact and condensed, but it just gets so much brighter before it gets darker. So it's probably
Probably.
something to that too. But yeah, I think that was the Great American Eclipse
I think so.
that went across
Yep.
North America,
Mm-hmm.
United States. Yeah, I don't
So,
know where I was during that because I definitely didn't see it. Must have been in Arizona where we couldn't see it.
oh, because you were farther south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must have been that. Don't remember.
So should we move on to today's topic?
Yes. What are we talking about today, Jessica?
Palladians. I know.
I love it.
It's kind of very exciting.
It is.
Who are they? What are they? Where do they come
Yes.
from?
Are these our people? Our beings? Our light beings? Our beings?
Do
from the
Palladians
star?
live amongst us?
Absolutely.
Do hybrids live amongst us?
Absolutely.
So these are all questions I have.
You know, it's interesting. I started looking more or like gaining awareness from the Palladians when I started or was introduced to Jessica Swag. And I know
Oh,
you're
yeah.
reading her book
Yeah.
this month for
book club's
book
tonight.
club. Oh,
Yeah.
it's tonight.
It's tonight.
for the book, the
Yeah.
light work.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a Palladian.
Is that what she says?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so wait, I know. So quick fact. I'm a very fast reader, but I have only read about a quarter of the book because I had like visitors all freaking
Yeah, you've been
month.
so busy. You've been so
I've been so busy. So yeah.
Well,
I'm a
sorry,
slacker.
surprise. But you're gonna love. So you're gonna love even more. But anyway, yeah. So absolutely, Palladians walk among us.
Okay.
Starseeds walk among us.
Yeah. The Pleiades
Yes.
is a real star system.
Yes.
It is in the constellation Taurus.
Taurus.
I'm a Taurus. And people, it's also called the Seven Sisters.
Seven Sisters, yes.
And then people across the globe, even in prehistoric times, have been fascinated by the star system because it's a newer star system.
Yes.
And it's visible. Some of it is visible to the naked eye. So you can just look up into the night sky and see it.
Maybe you feel a connection to those seven sisters. Maybe you feel a longing for that star system.
Not particularly.
No.
To be honest, no.
Maybe you do.
Maybe you do. 100%. Some people really do.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, absolutely.
Some people are very connected to it.
Yeah.
So then in my research for today's episode,
Yes.
I found out that the Palladian star system is a real thing. People have known about it forever.
Yes.
The Palladians, as an
they are.
alien or extraterrestrial or extra dimensional beings,
Yes.
was mostly brought about in the 1970s.
That's when they started to be revealed.
Yes, people started saying that they were channeling them or
Yes.
communicating with them.
Yes.
So yeah, that's very interesting.
Timing wise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I
too.
think so. And then wait a second. So yeah. So that was very interesting. And then it's also interesting how what they are and who they are and how they reveal themselves has been more than one way. And what I mean by that is some people, there's a famous person, Nora Harold.
Mm-hmm.
She channels Palladians, but she says it's a collective of Palladians that she channels.
Yeah.
And so we've gotten a lot of information that way. And she still channels. She has a YouTube channel. You can watch her and ask questions and stuff.
Yep.
But also Dolores Cannon.
Yeah. Talks to them.
Mm-hmm. And so people have talked about them in hypnosis, which is different than channeling.
Yes.
And actually, there's a whole book which pretty much it's her star crash, where we're seated by aliens, which really is probably the Palladians.
Yes.
And then we have so now we have all this information about them, not just from them being channeled, but also from hypnosis.
Yeah, Absolutely. I'm reading one of Dolores's books. I think it's called The New Earth.
That was a book club selection like 2 months ago.
Well, if you want to be part of the book club.
The 3 Waves of Volunteers and the New Earth.
Yes. Yes.
So some people believe the Palladians like came here, and intermingled with early humans, and that's who we are.
Some hybrid
action going on.
Yeah.
Some people believe that they are other dimensional beings who are here to help us. And so I will say throughout all of the things that I saw, and I'm sure there's things out there that will say otherwise, but the Palladians are generally considered loving. They're here to help us. Yeah. And they're very good. Yeah. And benevolent beings.
You never hear of any of the wrong word, but just like the negative, the darker forces coming from that Palladian being entity. It's always from a helpful, from a wanting to advance this civilizations and do what is right for this Earth.
Because I want to say when I've seen them channeled as interdimensional beings, they want to help us achieve 5D. Yeah. They're like, yep. Well, actually, we will. That's what they say. Yes. Is we will achieve 5D. Yes. And they want to help us speed that up. Yeah. So what does it mean when someone says they're a Palladian starseed?
What does that mean?
Do you know?
No.
Okay. So from what I understand, it means that they're a soul, like a Palladian soul that has never been to Earth before. And they've decided to come into Earth in a human body, like a human flesh suit. Yep. But their soul is Palladian, which I guess would go with that author. Absolutely. So the book we're reading, Jessica Zweig, and because she believes she's a Palladian. So that would make sense. Yep. So,
Well, I see it all the time. I see even like children being, because you hear starseed, or we're starseeds, or starseeds. Well, that's what people are referring to when they say that.
But it doesn't just have to be Palladians in that case.
That's true.
Starseeds are any soul that has never been to Earth before.
That's true. That's true.
They could be, there's others. I know there's Syrians from the star system Sirius. And there's another group. And then you could just be a soul that's been, I don't know, hanging out in the soul realm and hasn't come to Earth before.
Yeah, so I want to know, too, from the Syrian aspect, if you're a Syrian starseed, when we talk about things like the Lionsgate portal, which was last week in 8/8, like what is that, how does that information, or what's your take on that? That would be really interesting to call any Syrian starseeds.
Yes.
Forward.
Yeah, that would be interesting. And if you are a Palladian starseed, what is that like?
Yeah. And how have you adapted to that knowing? How much do you know about your lineage? Right. Do you still have contact with, the rest of the system? Or do you feel like you're alone here with all of this? How are you navigating that? That would be really, really interesting to talk to.
That would be interesting to talk to. All right, we're going to go off topic. Because I have often felt like I'm not earthly.
You're not from
I
here.
often say humans do silly things.
Yeah.
Look at the humans. Like I am not a human.
You're right.
Right. And but ever since I was little, I feel like I've done that.
You've been looking outside in as something of, this is not me.
I very much feel like a visitor to this place.
This could be your first time.
A visitor here. And also, like when I've been in a lot of pain or serious things have happened, I say I want to go home. Oh. And not like to my mom.
I was saying, of like, do you have a longing? You do have a longing.
Yeah, but I don't think it's for the Pleiades.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's for. I just don't feel, I should say that I don't feel connected to the Pleiades, but it's possible it's somewhere else. Yeah. But I just feel like this is not my home. Yeah. Because I don't mean I want to go to my mom. Like, no, I don't belong here. I want to be somewhere else.
I want to go back to some place that I know what the true meaning of home is.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just think, I don't know. Do you ever feel that way?
100%. Oh my gosh, I have such a longing for, but I know that I'm not from here. Yeah. Now I can say too, like from a Pleiades perspective, like that doesn't necessarily resonate with me as my home.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm absolutely
Yeah.
from somewhere else. Yeah. Yep.
How would someone know they're a Palladian starseed? Do you think it's something you feel or remember? I know, because I get them because this is my algorithm.
Okay.
It's like 10 signs you're a
Oh, right.
Palladian starseed, right?
Yes.
And then sometimes they're so vague, like anyone could be a Palladian starseed, like super vague.
Even just, yeah, do you
Like-
not, even like what we're saying of like, do you not feel like you're from here? No. Okay, well then that would probably be.
You're a starseed. Here's your badge. No.
I think regardless or not, like part of the human experience of being here is you don't get to remember where you are from.
Right, but it must be a very common experience because
Yeah.
like even other religions have that, right? Like Christians when they go home, right? This is
Right.
not their soul's final place. So it's funny to me that again, look at the humans. Like that is natural, it seems, in us.
Yeah.
That we are all aware that like there's more after this,
Yes,
and this is not the permanent place.
Yeah, that's so true.
So that's interesting.
It's very true.
Because like Hindus reincarnate, their souls go. I don't know a lot about their religion. I'm very sorry, but like their souls come from somewhere, and then they reincarnate over and over. Christians come from God, but they they go to heaven or not.
Or not. Do you, so then why would some dimensional being want to incarnate here and have this experience?
So I do have a little bit of experience with that.
Yes.
Because I feel like I'm not from here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever been here before.
Okay.
So every time I've done a past life regression, I've never gone to a past life.
Yeah.
I've only ever gone to the soul realm. And I remember very distinctly at one point that I was like, it was before I came to Earth.
Yeah.
And I was watching Earth. Like it was almost like I was looking down, but I wasn't at Earth. And I was watching all the humans.
Yeah.
And they were delighting me because like you were having so much fun and there's love and there's all these amazing things. And I really wanted to come.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So I think that this experience originated probably as a vacation experience to have a body and come and be part of this experience, to all the beauty and the wonder of being on Earth as this magical place that it is. And then it got corrupt because when different not Palladian type beings came here and wanted to stay and then got obsessed with the power and control, it became very much not that reward
like
or
the Anunnaki kind of thing.
Yes, very much not the reward of this vacation from whatever star planet or star civilization that you came from. But I think that I really believe it is a learning. Like this is a place for all of us to come and learn. All of us being in the collective universe, a place to come and learn. And you don't get to remember what you were before this, even though I say that, but
you do a little bit.
You do
if you explore enough.
And I think that's also, we've talked about that many times, is I think that's also part of this is how much can you wake up, how much can you remember,
right?
But from the Palladian perspective of why you would incarnate on Earth is an effort to help Earth and us humans to get to that place, to evolve, to teach us, give us the tools, the research, the knowledge. Because we've also talked about this so many times. There's no way that the things that we have were created by just the human minds.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So you're reading The 3 Ways of Volunteers.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the concept that some people are just here, or some souls are here just to raise the vibration and do nothing else? There is no other mission.
But I think that's part of I really do feel like that is part of the mission. Everything is frequency, everything is a vibration, and it holds so much more power than we give it. And it's like energy boosters. Yeah, I think absolutely. What do you think?
Well, I think definitely.
Yeah.
I was fascinated by the concept that when Dolores came and talked about people coming, and they, like, the volunteers who came,
Mhm.
some of them never get on the karma wheel
Yeah.
because they volunteered to come here, and that was part of their agreement.
Yeah.
They would come here, they would vibrate higher, raise the vibration, and leave.
Yeah.
And they would attach no karma to their souls.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't have to come back if they didn't want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which actually led to, in a book club, was fascinating, because we were talking about, I forget which book we were talking about, and I said, because I'm a firm believer that we create our reality.
Yes.
And Dolores talks about that too, how we're here to learn to manipulate energy, which is really create reality. And I firmly believe that we create our own reality. And so I said I didn't believe in karma, because in my reality, why would I do that? Like, if I create my own reality, why would I create a reality with karma?
Yeah.
So it actually was specifically talking about soul contracts and like generational, like your great grandmother signed a soul contract, so then you are having this life to fulfill her contract. And I was like, yeah, I don't believe in all that.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think that that's,
I'm sorry, it's just not that deep.
Like, I was like, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, that's that's not in my reality. I just don't think I'm gonna. No.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I know we've kind of got a little off topic.
Well, I do just want to say that, like, if this was a vacation planet,
yeah,
I think a lot of people would want their money back.
At this point, I think the retreat
no
has changed. This is more I want my money back. I'll say that. I'm one of those.
It's one of those survival skill retreats.
Oh, this became Survivor. Got it. Yeah. No, I'll take my money back. Can't wait. Can't wait to go back.
Oh my gosh. Do you think that we, even Palladian or not, do you think that we choose to be here?
Yes.
You do think so?
I absolutely think
so. Do you believe in, like you have to come back for
karma? I'm actually with you more on that, on the karma wheel. I mean, I do believe in the laws of the universe, that what goes in, what goes out, up and in and out. But I'm with you that I believe that I'm the creator. Yeah. And I wouldn't create that. Yeah. So.
Well, it's funny you say that. That's where my mom and I got in an argument. Because I said, with the universe, and I said there is no good and evil. Yeah. That is all just a human construct. Yeah. And it just is. Yeah. Like, there's definitely different vibrational frequencies and stuff. But I think that the concept in the modern world of good and evil is definitely like a human thing, and the universe does not judge it that way. Yeah. And she has very strong feelings again. That's not true. That there's definitely evil, and some things are just evil, and
and it's interesting when there's, I mean, I can see multiple options of what this could be, because I have all the answers. But because I do think on either I've created the evil within this reality for my own awareness to evolve this version of me, right, based on what I've created as evil around me to learn through. But as far as if there are entities outside of myself that are evil, that are creating the chaos, that's.
See, that's one of the things I think about too. I think when I'll just use my mom, like, she thinks of like someone murdering someone, that's evil, right? And I'm not saying it's a good thing, right? But again, it's a good and evil we're judging, and we're assigning it. And I just think sometimes people use there's evil in the world, or like you're saying, like there's demons or there's this that bring this evil into the world, and then it can be an excuse for bad behavior. Yeah. And I do see that. So that's where I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel like we judge it. And in different societies across the world, different things, the same thing is judged differently. Yeah. And murder is generally wrong in every culture, which is interesting. Yeah. But other things, there's gray. Like, it's not black and white everywhere, that this is good and this is evil.
No, I definitely entertain too, of like, when you chose to come here, your soul blueprint, which you have a plan, you have a path, you came here to experience certain type of things, and in order to experience those type of things, you have to have that in your environment. Now, you created that environment though, So I think it goes back to, would you create, what are you consciously creating?
Are you consciously creating?
Well, that too. I think that's part of the waking up. I think that's also part of what we're all here to do, is to realize that we are consciously creating. And then you start watching to see, oh my gosh, what am I? Why are these patterns repeating? Why do I keep integrating with this same reality? I don't know.
That's really interesting, because Dolores says we're here, and the only lesson we actually have to learn is how to manipulate energy.
Yeah.
And so that's fascinating. So does that mean that once we realize we create our own reality and we start creating reality and we're directing ourselves, does that mean we're done? We graduated?
Maybe.
We get to go?
Maybe that's part of our school. Yeah.
Was that what makes us go into 5D?
Yeah.
If enough of us would just get together in one place.
But I don't think we all have to go at the same time.
No, I don't think so.
But I think, because like, I think in some version of myself, the 5D already exists. Like, I'm already in 5D. Yeah. So what is this level that I'm at consciously? What's it going to take me to get to that 5D? That's what I'm here to learn.
Yep.
That's what's happening.
I'm going to say something a little controversial.
I love it.
I think Elon Musk has already achieved 5D. I don't care if you love him or hate him. He is kind of a superhuman. Like,
also,
he definitely is creating his own reality.
So don't actually believe that's a human.
You think he's definitely not human?
No.
I don't know, because I've never... Okay, I have to be honest.
Then hybrid. Like, tell me some type of hybrid, because the way that the mind works. Right. And I think that there's a lot of hybrid, and you call it hybrid or call it different levels of consciousness. That's what it is. That's a different level of consciousness. That brain, we all have the same meat brain. Like, the meat of what it is. The flesh of a brain. Yeah. We all have the same one. So how is his so far advanced and not mine?
Yes.
In that way.
Oh, this. Yeah. I shouldn't say this, but this is just, okay, yeah, food for thought, everyone. So this weekend we were cruising around and we saw a Tesla with a license plate that said F.E. And me and Mr. Divine Nurse were just kind of like,
who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him?
Does he know? Do they know? I'm sorry. I know. And again, I'm not supporting him or against him. I'm not putting anything out there, but I just thought that was a weird stance that you're driving his car.
Maybe it's all in humor.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe they have a great sense of humor.
Maybe they have a great sense of humor.
But yeah,
I'd like to find them.
That was so funny.
If you're in the Brainerd Lakes area and you have the Tesla that says F Elon, call us.
Yeah, we like email us. We'd love to know. Like, are you in on that joke
or did we just burst your bubble?
Sorry. Yeah. So, yes. Well, we kind of talked about a lot of these.
I think we went all over
we have.
today's episode. Thank you for coming along with this journey today.
Oh. Could somebody think they're channeling a Palladian when they're actually accessing their own higher self or subconscious?
Well, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. I mean, when you are tapped in to your higher self, when you are hearing that voice, you are what you are. So you absolutely, call it your higher self, your soul, we are all part of something else. Our consciousness is something else.
I know when we talk about past life regression, that's when, because it's hypnosis, but all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. And even if you don't believe in past lives, it's still a message from your subconscious or your higher self giving you the message you need to hear. Right. So even if you don't believe you've actually had a past life, the message is still useful. And I feel like this is very much the same way.
I agree.
Like it's something or yourself wants you to know this particular information.
We just love to put a label on it.
We do. Humans are funny.
Label on things that we don't understand. That's okay.
Oh, so good. Where should discernment come into this? When should you be when does being open-minded cross into some believing everything? I don't believe everything. Do you believe everything?
I
Yeah.
mean, no, I don't believe everything. I think the question is more of like what are you intuitively what are you intuitively connected to and what resonates and what doesn't.
Yep. Yes. So I've watched. We watched the Gaia Channel series on channeling, and Mr. Divine North and I were very much. There was a couple of them where we were like, we totally believe them.
Yeah.
It is amazing to
Yeah.
watch them channel these beings, and you're like, oh my gosh, yes. And then for us, there were two in particular where we were both like, no.
Yeah.
That person is making it up. There's no.
Yeah.
And then there was one that we were split on. I believe them, but he didn't.
Yeah.
But so I think, like, yes, I am open minded. I believe that you can channel. Like, there are people out there who channel, but I don't believe everyone who says they're channeling is channeling.
Wow.
And so I think, like, yes, I think it's good to have an open mind.
Yeah.
But it's also good to use critical thinking and to be a little bit skeptical, especially when you're first interacting with things.
Yes.
Ask questions, be discerning.
I think so too. And
100%.
with everything, even those like coming in with natural gifts, natural different levels of conscious and awareness, like everything, we come here to become masters. We come here to master, and everything needs practice. Everything needs questioning and curiosity. I think where we get in trouble is when we stop asking questions and we stop being curious and we accept things for how they are. That's when we get in trouble.
Yeah.
But just like any craft, any ability, everything takes practice and mastery. And so
yeah,
I think now that I'm thinking about your question more about when does discernment come in, like I think you always have to consult your like my intuition is saying to me, my own channel, my own guide is always like check with us, like make sure that it's aligned with you before you cross over the line of total disillusionment.
See, I think, but really, and I think in our very first episode, and that was part of it, we said we are not gurus and you shouldn't believe us. Yeah. Like, we're just having these discussions, right? Yes. Like, that's why we try to frame it the way we do. Yes. We're just presenting information, having discussions. We are not like the be-all and end-all expert.
Teach you about, clearly we're not here to teach you about Palladians.
We will give you the secrets of life for just $19.95 a month. No.
Click the link below.
That's not what we're here for. We're just here to have conversations and talk about these things. Yes. And question them. See, that's why I think, So I feel like there should always be I think you should always be open-minded and listen to people, but you should always be questioning and use discernment.
Absolutely.
Because there's quacks and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy. Yeah. There's a lot of crazy. We've created a lot of crazy, and at least I have in my reality. I've created a lot of crazy people in my reality. I see them. I try not to see them.
They make life fun.
But they're part of my growth. They're part of my learning.
I think they make life fun. If everyone was the same, it would be so boring.
1,000%. That's probably why they come to Earth vacation.
Maybe.
Or we came to Earth vacation.
So you and I both believe in Pleiadians.
Yes.
Do you think they are actual physical alien beings, or do you think they are like interdimensional beings, or what is your take?
I think that's both.
You think both?
Absolutely. I think that's both.
I could totally see that. It's funny to me because I feel like it could be both, because at one time it might have been physical beings, but now they're probably interdimensional beings. But since time is not real, but it's a human construct, and everything is everywhere all at once. Yeah, they are both physical beings and extra.
And us humans have this fun little thing where we think that we're the one source of truth, and anything that being human is the thing to be.
We are the only ones who know.
We are the only ones here, right?
So yeah.
So no, absolutely not. Absolutely. All of the above. All the above.
Yeah. And then I have a question. What would actually change your mind? But we both believe. So if you don't believe in Pleiadians, what evidence would make you more convinced that Palladian contact is real? That they are real beings? That they contact us? That they use us as channels to communicate with us.
I'm not sure if you are watching this that you would be opposed. Like if you're watching our show.
Oh yeah. If
This has crept onto your algorithm, and you're like, "What is this?"
You probably believe. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
But maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I think that's all we have.
Yeah, I think that was a good little cup of coffee and
It was.
nice little Sunday morning conversation. Good to
Yes.
catch up with you after a crazy week.
It was, yeah.
Hopefully next week we get to work together some more. But
let us know in the comments if you believe in Palladians, if you think you are a Palladian starseed, if you think you're like a straight up Palladian in here in disguise as a human.
yeah, come
Let us
join
know.
us. Actually, yes, we should have a Palladian on the show.
We should. I was gonna reach out to Nora and Harold and see if she would be on our show.
Why wouldn't she?
And she could channel the Palladians.
Yeah,
and
why
we could
wouldn't
talk to
she?
them. So if you have
Stay
questions
tuned.
for the Palladians, drop them below. And we will get in touch with Nora and see what we can do.
Love it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.